On October 28, 2025, Apple Inc. officially joined the exclusive $4 trillion club, a feat that only a handful of companies in history have ever achieved. This milestone cements Apple's status as a global powerhouse, reflecting Wall Street's confidence in its relentless innovation, adaptability, and resilience in the face of ever-changing markets. Apple's journey to this point has been marked by breaking barriers, becoming the first company to reach $1 trillion in 2018, then $2 trillion in 2020, each time setting a new standard for what's possible in the tech industry. And in 2022, Apple soared past the $3 trillion mark, further solidifying its place in financial history. But crossing $4 trillion feels different. It comes after a period of skepticism and volatility, making it a symbol of Apple's strategic turnaround and its ability to silence doubters. The company's influence now extends far beyond Cupertino, shaping the daily lives of billions across continents, cultures, and industries. Apple's products have become extensions of our identities, seamlessly integrating into how we work, connect, and create, fueling its cultural and economic dominance. This moment is both a celebration of past achievements and a new starting line for the future, as Apple stands poised to shape the next era of technology. Iconic products like the iPhone, iPad, and Mac have not only reshaped industries, but also transformed the way people interact with technology and each other. Now the pressure to innovate only intensifies, as expectations rise for Apple to deliver the next big breakthrough that will define the future. Investors and consumers alike are watching closely to see how CEO Tim Cook and his leadership team will steer Apple into its next era of growth and transformation. The question now is clear: what new technologies and bold ideas will define Apple's path toward a potential $5 trillion future? The world is watching, eager for the next chapter to unfold. The iPhone 17's blockbuster launch sparked a supercycle of upgrades, driving Apple's surge to $4 trillion. Its advanced features and strategic pricing reignited demand, especially in China, reversing earlier setbacks. The device's leap in user experience convinced millions to upgrade, fueling record sales and a stock rally. This success silenced critics and reaffirmed Apple's dominance in the premium smartphone market. Investors saw explosive growth potential, restoring confidence after a challenging spring. The iPhone 17's triumph was the rocket fuel behind Apple's historic valuation. Apple's path through 2025 was anything but smooth. Tariffs imposed under President Trump sent shockwaves through the tech industry, raising costs for critical components and creating a climate of market uncertainty. The company faced mounting challenges as it navigated a rapidly shifting global trade landscape, with every new policy announcement threatening to disrupt its finely balanced operations. Internal delays in launching next-generation AI products only fueled Wall Street's doubts, causing investors to question Apple's innovation pipeline. This uncertainty led to a dramatic $310 billion drop in market value in April, shaking confidence among shareholders and industry analysts alike. Meanwhile, political and public pressure mounted for Apple to move more manufacturing to the US, threatening the company's intricate and highly efficient global supply chain that had taken decades to perfect. Despite these formidable hurdles, CEO Tim Cook's steady leadership and calm under pressure helped steer Apple through the storm, reassuring both employees and investors. Strategic decisions, ranging from renegotiating supplier contracts to rerouting shipments, helped mitigate the impact of tariffs and supply chain risks, keeping Apple's core business on track. The successful launch of the iPhone 17, with its breakthrough features and strong consumer demand, provided the turnaround narrative Apple desperately needed, restoring faith in the brand. Apple's remarkable rebound from crisis to record valuation stands as a masterclass in corporate resilience and adaptability, inspiring the business world. The company proved it can adapt to adversity, absorb shocks from any direction, and ultimately emerge stronger than ever before. Apple has now joined Nvidia and Microsoft in the exclusive $4 trillion club, a milestone that highlights not just the staggering scale of these companies, but also the overwhelming dominance of technology in today's global markets. This achievement signals a new era where tech giants shape the future of business and innovation. Nvidia's meteoric rise was fueled by its leadership in AI chips, powering everything from data centers to cutting-edge research and making it the poster child for the AI revolution. Microsoft's growth, meanwhile, was driven by its dominance in cloud computing and its early bold investments in artificial intelligence, which have paid off handsomely. Apple's ascent, in contrast, relied on the enduring appeal of its hardware and the strength of its tightly integrated ecosystem, rather than riding the wave of pure AI hype. While Apple's recent growth has lagged behind its AI-focused rivals, it has demonstrated the remarkable staying power and resilience of its core business model, built on loyal customers and innovative products. The comparison between these titans underscores a new reality. Investors now prize companies that lead in artificial intelligence, seeing AI as the key to future growth and market leadership. For Apple, the challenge is clear. It must prove to the world that it can compete and innovate in this rapidly evolving AI-driven era. The race to $4 trillion may be over, but the real battle, the one that will define the next decade, shaped by artificial intelligence and relentless innovation, has only just begun. All eyes are now on Apple. Its next move could determine not just its own future but the direction of the entire tech industry. With $4 trillion achieved, Apple's focus shifts to AI. Investors want to see a bold, uniquely Apple approach to generative AI across its ecosystem. Apple's control over hardware, software, and 1 billion users gives it a unique edge. A successful AI rollout could spark another upgrade supercycle and new revenue streams. The challenge balances privacy and polish with the need for speed in AI innovation. Apple's legacy is built on redefining categories. Now, it must do the same with AI. Delivering on this promise will determine if Apple reaches $5 trillion and secures its place in tech history.